Well, that's interesting. Hey, I'm live finally. Look at that shit. I'm finally live. Okay. Now we need to go back to YouTube and go tell everybody that we're live. Okay. AcreetionOS. Live. Hey, I'm live finally. Mute. Copy. And we'll do a pop out. Where's the pop out? How I want to do this. All right, we're going to do a few different things today. Besides annoying my kid. But we're going to do a few different things. First, we're going to bring up the VirtualBox. Sorry, VMware. I don't use VirtualBox. I use VMware. And we're going to do an install with the X Libra instead of the X11. So, what we do, we start up VM workstations. And then we edit to make sure we got the latest. Well, first what we're going to do actually is we're going to build a new ISO to make sure it's up to date. So go ahead and close that. And we'll do this. We go in here. It's real easy to build. We just do a sudo build and it'll be pretty quick. It'll take about like less than 5 minutes. It's going to build it. This is like a test to make sure it's still working for all those great Arch updates that we got. Since it broke it before. Don't worry about all those warnings. That's that orange color. Those are nothing to worry about. That's common. And there she goes. She's going. I don't think anybody's watching me, but you know, I doubt anybody's going to watch me. We had a pretty good review from another guy who's over in India. Did an excellent review on Accretion. He liked it. And things that are going on here as it builds it, you see that it's mounted on my screen a whole bunch of different things, and that's actually normal too. You don't want to stop in the middle of the build. It's a pain to get it all those unmounted. But it has to mount those pretend drives to build the ISO that people will download to install AcreetionOS. It's a simple process. You know, we have several versions on our website. While that's building, we'll run over here. And we'll open up a tab. We go to AcreetionOS.org. As you can see, we've got multiple downloads. And just to make sure it's the latest version, Shift Control R, it is. We've got the standard. We got the X Libra. You can subscribe to our newsletter that Natalie, my daughter, maintains. And then we got a flasher, the web flasher we can do, or you can do these other ones. We got one for Windows, Mac that are Intel based, Mac OS Silicon. I don't know why. I don't think we can run on Apple Silicon, but maybe we can. And then Linux. Now, if you download the Linux one, you're probably going to have to make it executable, just saying. But it'll go and download the ISO and everything else and write it out to a USB drive. Make sure it's at least 10 gigs. 8 would be fine too, because it doesn't even use that much, but we always say 8. You could probably put it on a 4, but that's going to be pretty old and slow. The faster the USB, the better. Just so y'all know. Even in the VM, you're going to see it run a little slower than it does on hardware. Now, well, that's working. As you can see, our website, though, I think it looks pretty good. I think my kid's in there laughing at me. She's kind of a shithead. She has 24. What do you expect? She's Gen Z. Us Gen Xers, you know, we are gods, but in our own mind. So, yeah, you can do all that. We got a little hamburger menu up here. It brings up a whole bunch of different things that you can do. Unfortunately, flat packs, I'm not a big fan. I like running my stuff directly on hardware personally. Why is Natalie sending me fucking stuff? What do we do? She sends me Mad Max stuff. She doesn't even know I'm streaming. She's just going to annoy the piss out of me because, you know, she's Gen Z and that's her job. Just like it's my job to annoy my Gen Z kid. Now, but as you can see, we got two here. You can do either one. And from our actual server in California, it downloads. Does pretty good. That's the build from Tuesday. However, over here, as you can see, we're writing out the ISO now. That's what it's doing down here. And, you know, it takes it a minute to write out because it's pretty big. It's like 2.1 to 2.2 gigs. But she's going pretty good. It's almost done. And when she finishes, I'll start up VMware workstations. I'll tell it to load the ISO. I don't know why I have to do that. It's already pointed to that directory, but in their brilliant decision, they decided to cache everything and leave it cached. I don't know why. It's pointed at the file, just load it. And here we go. It's writing. If this offends anybody, I don't care. I vape. I still smoke on occasion. And if people don't like it, bite me. I enjoy it, and it keeps other people alive, especially when I'm driving. I got to keep that nicotine and coffee flowing when I'm driving because people in Spokane can't fucking drive. I'm telling you, they can't. They're stupid. They're retarded. I know I shouldn't say that word, but I don't care. We said it all the time. They are retarded. These are the same people that will pull out in front of a 40-ton truck and go, you can stop on a dime. Let's just cut them off. And then wonder why they got hit. Tell you anything? You know, where they get on the freeway at 40 miles an hour when it's 60, 65 mile an hour merge. So let's get on the freeway at 40 miles an hour and jump in front of the 18-wheeler that weighs 40 tons and get squished. And then sue the poor truck driver because they were an idiot. Oh, look, it's done. So we can leave our rant behind. Now, it's done. It's written out to my drive. So we're going to execute VM workstations. Yes, I have a Windows one on there. Just to mess with. It sucks. We're going to edit VM settings. We're going to come down here to the CD one. We're going to hit browse. It's already in the right directory. Yep. And we want the XL one. So there we go. Save it. You boot up the VM. I have to go into the BIOS because I already have one on there. I'm going to erase it. And we come down here to the SATA CD-ROM. It beeps. We boot it. This takes a while even on VM. It'll take a while on hardware too. It's doing a lot when it boots up. I don't know why she's in there laughing. Where'd my chat window go? I know it's around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. As you can see, it does take a while to load up. There it goes. And since we like to be butt heads, we'll go ahead and make that super big. VM will automatically resize the window. We are connected to the internet. The reason we have to be connected to the internet is not taking any telemetry. We don't believe in taking telemetry. None. We won't even ask for it. However, you do have to be connected to the internet. Even though it uses rsync to copy off the ISO, it does install stuff. So, this pops up. We'll hit next. Most people go with the LTS kernel. That's a good choice. However, I like the more faster kernel, so I usually go with the Zen kernel. It's recommended for gamers. We don't need any Intel codes or AMD codes. We don't need NVIDIA drivers, even though I use an NVIDIA because this is a VM. However, so we come down here and we click next. Now, this is where you can choose software. We got Lutris, Steam Native Runtime, Lutris, Auroric Games, Bottles. I'm not a fan of Bottles. It's nothing personal against Bottles. I think it's a great concept. It just won't run the stuff I want to run super fast. But I find that, I could add wine to it. I've thought about it. However, chat software, we got Desktop. I always click that one so you can see it get installed. We got OBS in here. If you're going to use OBS, you want both of these. For the loop back, we got LibreOffice if you want it. Well, we'll just install that one because we just gluttons for punishment. TorGuard's a good one. That's a VPN I use. I love it. It's $10 a month, $9.99 flat rate. It's awesome. We do have AI models, but I don't recommend that for low-end machines. And you got to have the extra GPUs, or you can use your current GPU. It does pretty good, but they got a bunch of free ones you can use, like Dan, uncensored, and this thing is uncensored. Dan is uncensored. Let me tell you, he will cuss you out and then go do what you tell him to do. So we pick some software. We hit next. We're in America, Los Angeles time zone. I'm in Spokane, Washington, but Los Angeles, that's the same time zone as California. And so we hit next. We want English, in my case, default. This is the only one we have to select since it's a VM. We're going to erase the whole disk. And then we just type in our name. I always put VM, my super secret password. So there you go. Now, to explain these little things, see how it's not highlighted where my mouse is? It doesn't show a block in it. If I do this, it's now highlighted. That means it's selected. I always do auto login. I like it. And you do want to use, if you plan on putting anything on your computer, make sure this one's checked right there. The box is colored in. The reason we did with the color boxes were people like my good friend Jacob, who have a hard time seeing, and people like me, who have dyslexia and learning disabilities. Don't let them define you. Never let your disabilities define you. If anybody defines you by your disabilities, they're an asshole and a shithead. All right, now we hit next. This gives us the layout. And we're going to hit install. Gives you another warning because I guarantee you the way I selected it, this is going to wipe out your entire hard drive. Your Windows system, boot drive, is going to be toast. So I click install. Now, there's something neat you can do here. You can look at this picture the whole time. That's the only one you're going to see. I'm lazy. But if you hit toggle, control, and then your mouse rolly, it'll get bigger. Come over here. There we go. Find it. Where is it? There it is. Come all the way down with that on the bar. And look at that. You can watch it install. Any errors you see, don't worry. The system's still going to install. Since this is a new test run of the new Arch stuff that came out on the Arch repos, that we have ours set up to run a week behind for you users. We do have a testing one. It should be in the pacman.com file for anybody who wants to be on the testing. Use it your own risk. I'm not kidding. thing in Linux people forget. When you run the latest and greatest, it's guaranteed at some point it's going to brick your system. And it's going to brick, and it's going to brick hard. It's not simple to cure. Why I always use Claude to fix those problems. And then have Claude give me a detailed list so I know exactly what I got to go change. And then I make changes to the ISO, push it up to our personal GitLab, which mirrors over to GitHub. But then we'll do all that shit. Now, this is running great. I'm going to play a game. My frame rates won't be the greatest because I'll be running OBS. OBS is notorious for slowing your frame rates down. When this is all done and it works, I'm going to go back to my main system and I'm going to play some 7 Days to Die. I'm going to run around, shoot some morons, and enjoy myself. That's where I should have put that. Let's go to Mac Johnson. Jenkins, actually. Paste. I'm going to do it over here. I'm a little late sending it to him. He'll probably yell at me now. And then we want to go here. My good friend Amy. And then we'll go there. Now my kid will know. And as you can see, it's just chugging along. It uses rsync for part of it, but then if you want to install software, and since ours won't boot up unless you have internet, which is so they could install software like the NVIDIA drivers if they need them, they're AMD video drivers, the whole bit. Then we come over back over here. Who else do I need to send this to? Oh yeah, it's chugging along. Now it's installing software, it looks like. And let's see here, what else can we do? While this is chugging along. Now after the install, updates get a little bit special sometimes, and you just got to run it a few times from the terminal, or use PAMAC, which we use for you users. Works great. I'll show you some things on the server too before I start, doing my thing. It's processing. Yay! Now it's making the boot, or adding to the boot. We have our own version of Pac-Man. It's colorful. Made my daughter happy. She likes rainbow colors. Oh, and on a rant here just for people. I am a voting Republican. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. My daughter's a voting Republican. Old school. If you don't like it, we don't give a fuck. And yes, she's a trans girl. Anybody who gives her shit about that can deal with me and my 6'5", 250-pound fat ass. And I guarantee you, I'm a Gen X. So don't pick on her. She's 24 years old. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. With that said, looks like shit's installing. Yes, it is. Look at that go. Put some fonts in there. Oh, nerd fonts. I always like nerd fonts. Ew, Ubuntu. What was I thinking? Yes, I bait. Again. So anyway, here we are. We're installing. Seahorse. I put that in there so you could change your key ring and turn it off if you want. That's another good one. That's a kind of an annoying thing that will pop up every 5 freaking seconds every time you do something. You're going to enter your password. It's kind of annoying. So there's a way to turn it off in there, which is easy. You just go to main menu, type Seahorse. It'll pop up. On the right, change your password. It'll drop down hamburger menu. And just click password. We'll change password, and then all you have to do is put in your current root password, which you're the one who made it, so you should know it. And then when it asks for the new password in the two spots, leave them blank, hit OK. You're done. Or update password, whatever it says. And it will never bother you again. Unless Arch doesn't, or System D doesn't update or whatever. You might have to do it again, but it's very rare. So now we check that, so that's a solid block. We're going to reboot. Now some people on hardware do have to pull the thing out. They'll hit this, and then when it shuts down and reboots, pull the USB drive out right away and let her boot. As you can see, she's booting. And there it is. Press enter. You'll see Starship Accretion. And it'll just flash. It's pretty quick. This system boots really, really fast. And you're now on AcreetionOS. Everything works. Now, you can use PAMAC to do it, or you can do it this way. First thing you always want to do on a new system is update. Enter your super secret password. It might error on this a couple of times, but then it works itself out, and it errored on the key ring. So there's couple ways to fix this. I usually just do this. And now it unlocked the database, and it's going and doing its thing. It should work, and it did. System's up to date with all the new updates. Wow, see how colorful Pac-Man is? It's pretty. I like color in my terminal stuff. Another way to do it is right here. Down at the shield, you click the shield, it pops up. You just go to updates and hit refresh. There are no updates, so because I just did them. And it's done. Now, if you want to see some other updates, and I don't recommend doing this because you're on your own if you do. I run the testing branch that's updated like 15 times a day with all the updates from Arch. And the reason is so I can test the system and fix breakages before Monday between 10 a.m. and noon. It's copying all the files over from it into the repository that all users use that comes with the system. So we're going to change it. Pacman.conf first. All the way down. Those are good. That is good. Come all the way back up here. Uncomment that. And then you do it with a hashtag or comment out that one. Hit Y. And then you're going to do the sudo again. Nano. Pacman.dmir. Comment that out. And activate that one. Yes. And then you just do an update again. And there's a lot of them. So we'll go ahead and run through them real quick. How pretty that is with all that color. Should make my kid happy. Like she's actually watching this. I don't know if she is. I don't even know if she's talked yet. My damn thing keeps disappearing. Come on. Nope, nobody's here. I don't know if anybody's even watching me. We can look. I got 2 people watching. I'm kind of impressed. That's awesome. Minimize you back down. And, well, yay, she's done with the updates. Now, a couple ways to reboot. You can do shutdown space 0. Or you can just do it the old-fashioned way. Reboot. And there she comes. She'll boot right up. And even in the BM, she's fast. There we go. And let's see, what are we on? We should be on X Libra. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. I always got to try to find it. This dyslexia shit's a bitch. There it is. We use the Muffin Manager because it's cinnamon. And it's X Libra right there. Look at that. X Libra. She's up and running perfect. Let's see here. Let's do... Where's backgrounds? I know it's in here. Change backgrounds, and we got all these little pretty backgrounds to choose from. Now, my favorite to do is I go to settings, play random, so every 5 minutes it changes. And voila, it's already changed. Change the other one. And in 5 minutes, it's going to change again. And in 5 minutes, it's going to change again. We do have some neat things in here, and they seem to work in VMs. Now, if you want to do some real fun, there is, where is it? Add a desklet. Let's see here. You can do different things. You know, like you can download, you can search like weather. Now, we do have a few of our own apps, but you have to install them, and I'm trying to remember. Sudo Pacman SS. What's a good one? We'll just pipe it to grep-i. Oh, that's a good one. That's what? See if that'll show them all. Super secret password. It does. We got a hard drive monitor, a network monitor that works good, a weather for the USA. That one only works in the United States right now. But it'll show you your forecast and your weather. It's a thing. Birth. Birth is a good one. So we do Sundew, Pacman S. And you can do this in the PAMAC 2 and search for it. Cinnamon Desklet Birth. We install it. And then we come over here and we go to Desklets. It's right there. And click the plus, and there she is. She's right there. She's real tiny right now, but there's things you can do. Let's see if we can make it bigger. There we go. As you can see, it's right there. Desklet tells you when the system was born. I use that one because on mine, it's ran for like 6 months. No major crashes, and just keeps on chugging. Let's see ART system do that. People break their ART systems all the time doing updates, unfortunately, and it happens because it's the latest and greatest. That's why we hold our packages back for a week so we can go through them. I will, if there's a major security update that comes out that's an important one, I will go manually move it on the server. But as you can see, she runs great. She's fast. You can do wobbly windows too. I love wobbly windows. Just letting you know. That one's under a different setting. But it's for another story. So let's go ahead and we will shut this down. And close it. And there we go. Any updates? Probably not. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to log into our repository, our server, I mean, where the repo's at. Now, I got a couple programs I run. Here's a good one. Repo grab. I run this. It's going to go grab all the new stuff once it gets through it. And it takes it a little bit to get all the files and the version numbers and all the different things so it does it right. There's 15,392 files in there. This is all three of Arch's main repositories. We also have the ACUR. That's what we call it. It's AUR binaries only. That comes from the Chaotica, or however you say it's one. And we got other commands too, but we'll let this one run and you'll see it run. It uses a different Pacman file because it also does the Xlibra stuff. Xlibra is a great fork, by the way. Runs beautiful. When I'm not streaming and just running flat out 7 days a day, I'm pulling like 200 frames per second. It's just awesome. It's got 11 to grab, new ones, and it's going to go download them, as you can see. Then it'll remove it from the database, then it'll add it to the database, and then it'll be done. It does take it about 4.5 hours to copy all 3 main Arch repositories, though. Because, like I said, it's over 15,000 files total. Some people ask, well, why do you remove it? The package. Well, the reason I do the remove is because sometimes the database gets messed up. Then I got to run it for about 2.5 hours to re-add everything. This prevents that from happening. It's not Arch's fault. It's not anybody's fault. That's just the nature of the beast. And it's done. We got new ones. Now, let's see here. These will not be copied over to the repository till Monday around 10 a.m. I usually run it on Sunday just to make sure it runs right and I can build things and everything else. Now, let's see here. Let's see if anybody's on my 7 Days to Die server. Nobody's on. Nobody likes it anymore. I don't know why. We did have some network issues, but that wasn't our fault. That was just the nature of the beast. Now, let's see here. What else can I run? I don't want to run anything else. However, it does do that. This is our server. It runs Arch. Yes, we ran Arch as an actual server. We're crazy, just so you know. But it's fast. For an LTS kernel, it is fast. As you can see, you know, I come back. Now I'm back on my system. And I do an update to see if I got any new updates on it. No, I don't. None of that stuff pertained to me. So, if I do a fast fetch, you can see where I'm running Ex Libra Muffin. I'm running the latest and greatest Zen kernel, which is Linux 7.0.10-Zen1-1-Zen. Naming schemes. I make things simple. I like things simple, but they don't do it always simple. I would have just named it Linux Zen. But, you know, as you can see, we come with dark mode because a lot of people prefer it. I'm running our own OS, 100%. Runs on my laptop in the bedroom. I can run over there too, right here. You can see I'm running it over here. Now this one's running X11, but I have an older laptop and I didn't want to run into any problems. And there are problems with the video card driver in it. I have to run an old video card, make sure it's going to work with the kernel, blah, 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 blah. It's not fun. So I just run an LTS kernel on this one. It allows me to watch my TV shows and different things I want to do. However, though, let's see if we got any updates on there. I'm sure we do. Oh, yeah, we've got a few. Let's go ahead and run them on that poor old Dell laptop. Man, our server is fast downloading. Yeah, man, she's all done. No reboot needed. Didn't write anything out to the kernels and stuff, so it's done. I have no updates here. Exit, and now we're gonna go play some Steam. Steam running already? It is. There's my favorite, one of my favorite games. I love that one more, but I don't have it installed right now. Even though I have Civ 7, yeah, they're better than what they used to be. However, we're going to play some 7 Days to Die. Using Vulkan. Fun pimps. Now, I must warn y'all, you're going to hear some language. If language bothers you, please hit the, reload button and go away. Because there's going to be some language. Reckon here, he's one of the NPCs, and he is an ass. More than me. And let's see. Join. Connect. And it's loading in. This is one of my favorite games to play. I get to go out and kill things like zombies. Anybody who plays on our server can. It's public. But if you attack my base and stuff, I'll hunt you down in the game and snipe you off with my M60. Level 6. And I can shoot with that sucker with that 4X scope on it. Blastorama, baby. Blastorama. Oh, look at that. I got one to play. Here's my Jeep, my 4x4. And let's see here. What have I... Oh, we're getting 170 frames per second while streaming. I'm impressed. Before we go running in there, I need to go back. And do that. And do that. We need our liquid cocaine. Our ADHD drugs. Makes you learn faster. Learning elixir. I'll go back here for a second. Drop off. Hey, I don't need paper. And we're gonna go over here and go over here. I'm gonna finish doing my triple loop. We're in a network error the other day. Day 94. We got a horror coming up soon. Hi there, buddy. Bam, right in the head. But another thing I learned, they're zombies. Double tap. Always double tap. These are worth plastic parts, so they sell money. So I'm gonna take it. Anything I can sell money-wise like that pays a lot, I do. Especially plastic parts. And iron. Yeah, be locked, fucker. You'll hear me cuss a lot in here. More than normal. I used to be a truck driver, so... Now that's that. This is iron. That's iron. What's in the trash? Ooh, a radiator. Drop a rock. Gotta hit the button. That's because I'm an ass. Well, hi there, Walker bitches. The bitches are coming. Bam. Bam. Ooh. Radiator. Where's the radiation coming from? Oh, yeah, that barrel. Bam. No more barrel. We're going scrap happy. We're not even running the job yet. We start to activate it. Get all the parts I can to sell. Makes me moolah. I don't care about chem stations. Glad we'll sell that. Well, hi there, buddy. What are you doing squatting down like that? Now you got no leg or dick. All this stuff makes you dukes. You need dukes for the game. What's in there? Oh, a book. A beaker. I can sell that. Well, I'll take that and give it to my users. I just like blowing shit up because I got a lot of gas. I really like blowing shit up. I don't want glass. Oh man, well, what's that? Well, he dead. Oh, here comes a pretty boy right there. Bam. Oh, wait, I missed. Okay, that's it. Bringing out the big guns. Desert Eagle. Ooh, I get free gas. I wonder if I can wear that. Oh, I can wear that. Take that. That'll be worth a little bit more after I repair it. Yeah, I love doing the triple loot. Don't need any of that. Oh, toolbox. Just plastic. That's me, blowing. Hey, come here there, little fucker. And now you're dead. Can't eat you, though. Ooh, iron. Let's get reloaded. Why was this message retracted? We're going to go down here first. What's up here? Oh, man. Oh, well. Got it. So, message was retracted. Do I want to know what it said? Someone being mean to me, gonna make me cry. I'm Gen X, I don't cry. Anything I want in here? Here they come. No, nothing I want in there. Oh, wandering horde. Hey, I said die, crackhead Kenny. Well, hi there, sweethearts. Look at that. Oh, just line them up. I love lining them up. Oh, no, we can't have that shit die. Oh, man, I got to go run all the way out here. Hope there's no more screamers. Ooh, chili. Oh, hello there, Lenny and Candy. Come on. I haven't actually done the job yet, so I can run all the way over here. Oh, look at that. You're dead. Wow. Look here, bitch. Ah! Come on, boy. Where you at, boy? There you are. Come and get me, boy. One screamer called somebody in. I'm telling you, them damn screamers. I'll leave it in case somebody else wants it. I love how things float. Strawberry Kitten, why'd you redact your message? You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I'm an asshole. And I'm proud of that. That's my kid, she'll tell you. I'm an asshole. Ah, fuck it, we're getting electrocuted. I want the iron. Oh, there's the Danny. Look at that, it's munching. Reload. Okay. One viewer. Nobody wants to view me. I don't blame them. I don't like me either. Yeah. I check behind things. We're almost done playing for today. We'll go to Civ 7. What's in the cupboard? A bone. Like, I need a bone. Man, we're at the loot room. I need money. Pick it. Look at that. Alright, I think I'm gonna go play me some Civ 7. That's what we're gonna do. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I want to exit this one. Uh-oh, my screen's messed up. There we go. Do a shift control escape and reset cinnamon. There we go. Now, minimize that. And we'll come over here. Now, I'm going to turn my camera off and take a quick break and go have a cigarette, but I'll be back. Now, what happened to it? It quit again. God damn it, Steam. Well, I must have made that kitten guy mad. Strawberry kitten. Hope I didn't make it too mad. I apologize. Not really. Remember, I'm Gen X. We have no feelings. Oh no, Sprungles is still here. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera temporarily off and my mic, and I will see you all in about 5 minutes. Then we're going to play some Civ 7 from the beginning with my own personal mods that I've written, and some other mods, of course. But I'll explain when I get back. There are going to be Civ players that are going to want it. Well, I will be happy to send it to you, but it's kind of written for Linux right now. But hey, it is what it is. So, we're no, we're not 10-7. What is that CB lingo? I forget, but we're taking a break. Oh, that helps. So actually unmute it. But the desktop is doing its thing. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. It says it's going out. I suppose I better go check that. You probably hear some feedback now. Testing. Oh, that might help. Unmute that one. No feedback, but you'll hear an echo. I don't know why it's echoing, but it is. We'll mute that. Muted. Yeah, I got 2 people watching me. I don't know why 2 people want to watch me. All right, we'll go ahead and minimize that. And we're going to go play some Civ 7 on a Linux machine. I don't want to load. I'm going to start a new game. They made a lot of changes. Now, I always play American. I don't know why I'm hearing myself.
Is not idle amusement.
That's kind of annoying.
We cultivate foresight, circumspection, and learn caution.
Why am I hearing myself?
Together, so that we may know how nations are built.
Oh, we play as a marker. We go to advanced settings. Oh, these look good. These look good. Oh, that has got to be friendly. How else can I take them over? The city states. Triumphs, conquer. Yeah, we want conquer. Deity. I want a large map. I like playing on, where is it? No. Oh, that's not it. Shattered Seas, that's it. We do not want any of these crises because I just don't like it when my people get COVID. Time tested allowed. Historical, mirror, good. Everything looks good. Huh. Let's go. Continue. Oh yeah, we got to pick these now. I want a military attribute. It's always good to have an extra one. Scientific attribute. Definitely want that. And economic. I should make that 4, not 3. Confirm. Let's launch the game.
Writer, printer, and inventor, you offer your counsel to all who ask, and many who do not. With your dry wit and keen mind, you challenge the injustice of foreign rule and set your inventive mind towards building a nation based on principled rationality.
Look at that. Well, we got elements. We got that, and we got that. That's not the best start in the world. Let's go ahead and try a different one. You notice I got 33 little thingies to do because my mod adds a bunch. Helps you play the game better so you can actually kick the AI's ass. Otherwise, it slaughters you half the time. So, let's restart. We'll do it again. Maybe we'll get better things to mind. One of my mods that you can download from our GitLab lets you make more gold and things like that too. You notice I started with 25,000 gold. and 25,000 diplomatic points. That way I can concentrate on kicking ass in the game instead. Ooh, not bad. That's within 3. You're only showing 2 though. No. Don't like this one either. Restart.
Writer, printer, and inventor, you offer your counsel to all who ask. With your dry wit and keen mind, you challenge the injustice of foreign rule and set your inventive mind towards building a nation based on the principles of humanity.
Excuse me. Yawning like that. That's contagious. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, iron. That's good. Panthers. Yep, they're tasty. Ooh, within 3 we got tin cans. I call them. That's what I call them. Yeah, this is a good start. So we will start right there. I don't know why that always comes up. That's one of the mods that I did not write. We'll get rid of Conquest. It's just ugly. Alright, now we gotta do all these. See, now, the reason I give so many of these at the start of the game, it makes it easier. However, this one, we just go right down the line. For the 5, diplomatic. We want that tradition slot, so we do you, and you. Economic. I usually do those to start. Oh, I got another one. Yeah. Then expansionists, we just go right down there so they get food. Military, now that's the one I like. We want these 2. Want that one. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? Definitely want that. And we'll take that. Scientific. Now, this is an important one. Do those so I make extra cash. And I got an extra one of those, so we're going to do scientific specialists. We always want to do specialists. All done. Now we're going to build us a warrior and a scout. As you see here, I got another mod I downloaded from the mod store on Steam. Compacts everything nice and neat. Makes life easier. Good. No offense to them. I like the game. It's just the way they did some of these things just bothered me. Do husbandry first. Because we want rocks to throw at our enemies. In turn. He's going to sit right there. In turn. You are going to go over here. Yeah, it looks a little jaggy because I'm streaming it. And then we want another scout. Well, do we want to get to those first or to the iron? We want to get to the iron, so we're going to give them KFC, chicken. Next one will be iron. No, it won't be iron. It'll be the one down here on the right. This one. Because we need to be able to have a fishing boat. Makes you more money and feed your people. Because they want a lot. They always want to be able to whine about everything. Get up there and say, oh, look at that. We got a goodie hut. we'll do pottery first, then masonry. We got to get chariots. Chariots really kick ass. And what do we want to build here? We're going to build a sawmill. Ooh, 2 production right there. And that'll expand it too. And then you, I want to do you right there. Just because I'm an ass. Gold, baby, gold. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't reach it with him, so I'll have to put a city up there. And you, get over there. I don't want to build a shrine. Leave an offering. Makes people happy. The key to the game is keep your people happy. They're good little indigent slaves. They'll work their butt off for you and make you lots of gold. Send you up there. Oh, we got a city-state. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that sucks. It's not going to let me do what I want. But if I put it right there, so as you can see, the games play well on here. I mean, granted, I'm streaming with OBS. That sucks up some stuff. That's why I added the extra policy, so I can do this. And of course, we are a classic republic, just like America. Ooh, discipline. We'll do American origins in a few turns. Well, I'm pretty much banned anyway, so y'all got to see the game. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And I've decided I'm tired, so I got to go walk the dog and everything. My poor little baby girl. But y'all, I want to say thank you for watching. Subscribe, tell your friends. You know, unfortunately, Jacob hasn't been on here lately streaming. He usually streams on ours too, but he hasn't done it lately. I don't know why. It is what it is. Y'all have